the Sundowners, a VF-111. This unit traces its history back to World War II. It was then known as VF-11, flying Hellcats off the USS Hornet.
Hey there, welcome to another heavy metal diecast video. So today's example, we do have an F-14 Tomcat. So I love an F-14 Tomcat, and this is by Toribo. It's in 1/72nd scale, obviously, diecast. So as most of us know about the F-14 Tomcat, who hasn't seen Top Gun? So look, it was a variable swept wing aircraft. It was a two-seat fighter, obviously. That was developed for use by the United States Navy, and it was first introduced in service in 1974. And these iconic aircraft were retired in 2006, unfortunately, with 712 aircraft built in all variants between 1969 and 1991. And as you can hear in the background, the birds are going, "This is fantastic. I love a Tomcat." And now they'll shut up. So we'll get this bad boy open. But this was replaced by the FA-18 Super Hornet. Unfortunately, the Hornet also replaced, I think, the Intruder as well, the A6 Intruder. So bad Hornet. But no, look, you know Top Gun the movie, and it's brought these aircraft straight into the public eye, and that's where I first fell in love with them. I remember riding 2 hours on a push bike to an aviation shop just to buy an F-14 Tomcat poster. Yes, ride, and yes, that was way before the internet. So, as you can see, this beast here, it does come with a stand that does say F-14 Tomcat. Let's see if we can get this out. I don't know how easy. Okay, it was reasonably easy to get out. Obviously, that bolts onto the base there. We'll just put that to the side. We'll get to the important part, and that is the Tomcat. So, this aircraft is from the VF-111 Sundowners. So, which was it was actually a unit that was created in 1955, and the squadron was actually disbanded in 1995. They primarily flew F4s and F-14s before they were shut down. So, what we'll do is we'll move this packaging out of the way and try and have a look at this beast. I mean, it's good the sun stayed out today. Oops. And so hopefully you can see it all nicely. As you can see, it's all together. This does come pretty much fully assembled and fully kitted out. So we'll flip her over first, have a look underneath at the important parts, and that's the armament. As you can see, a full complement of Phoenix missiles. The Phoenix missile was a fantastic missile, and that's what brought the Tomcat to its its deadly use. These aircraft were formidable aircraft, high maintenance and high maintenance costs, but the F-14 was a fantastic aircraft. I loved them, and we'll just have a look at some of these details and see if we can check out all the panel lines and everything like that. I think it's fantastic. It does look, as I said, this is from Toribo. It cost me around $140. So this is sort of a cheaper brand. I thought I'd start. I do have a couple of F-14 Tomcats. I seem to say that in nearly every video now of an aircraft. I do have a couple, but I thought this is the sort of the cheaper versions that I've sort of got. So I thought I'd start off with this one, and being Sundowners, I love that little tail markings there, and yes, the wings do open and close very easily, like real easy, nice and smooth. As you can see, the panel lines and everything like that, very nice, very well detailed. You can see all the little rivets and everything. It's just, I think it's a fantastic rendition. As you can hear, a bit of construction work in the background, as I like to do these outside. I think there's nothing better than some natural light, and hopefully this is really coming up nicely in the video. You can see that the coloured armoured screen there, so I'm not sure. The canopy does open, so it can reveal some cockpit details. So I'll try and have a little look. I mean, the little ejector seat ring, it does have some pilots in there as well. I think they'll probably have more of a generic pilot. I don't think Maverick and Goose are in this one. A wrong unit anyway, but we might as well stick to a Top Gun theme. Maverick being released pretty recently, everyone's enjoying watching that. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at the good detail at the front here, the little shark's mouth. I think that's pretty cool. Comes up really nicely if it'll let me focus on it. I think, as you can see, all these nice panel lines and everything, I think this comes up a treat. I think it's not a bad rendition. Value for money, I think it's, you know, pretty good value. There are some dearer ones out there that are obviously maybe a fraction better quality, but they're a lot dearer. But I think overall, I mean, we'll put this beast down and have a zoom in there for you. And this thing is a beautiful. It's beautiful. But no, I think it's a nice. As I said, I love an F-14. That and the Apache were my first loves when I got into liking military aircraft, and I just think that the wings do manipulate really nicely and really smoothly, not sticking or anything. It does have landing gear that's already fixed on there, and it does roll on that. But look, overall, I think this is a really good model. I think I'm pretty happy with it. I don't have any issue with it. Obviously the stand needs a little bit of assembly, and that is all metal, as I showed. But no, definitely I think this is pretty cool. What I'll do is I'll keep it short and sweet, and I'll, as per usual, at the conclusion of this video, I will chuck up some still photos of this without my sausage fingers, and where you can sit back and relax and see the aircraft in all its detail, and without some construction background noise as well. So I'm pretty sure everyone just waits until I do a video, and as soon as I press record, everybody can make as much noise as they possibly can, and I think they do. So I'm sorry if that annoys some of you, but as I say, I do really like doing these outside in some natural light so that you can see these models for all their beauty and ugliness sometimes. But I think, as I said, this is a nice looking unit. So this is by Toribo. It's a 1/72nd scale F-14 Tomcat. It's a variant. So, and yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for checking out the video, and if you can spare the time, give us a little bit of a like. That'd be great, and even subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with some of the videos we'll be pumping out. We're getting close to our century mark, so hope you've all been enjoying these videos as much as I've been enjoying doing them. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for spending the time with me, and have a great rest of your day. Cheers.
and I can take the pain. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. I just need a win. I'm gonna find my meaning. change, I wanna play